Hello everybody, Fuzzy Snugs here from Plox Rage Gaming, bringing to you a continued video of a video I made a while ago called How to Properly Micro Units in Starcraft. What I should have called the title is How to Micro Marines and Stalkers, like the move shoot aspect. But this video is actually for Roman Phoenix 999 to show how to properly micro Stalkers away from multiple scenarios, and I'm going to cover each Stalker micro technique that I know of. So I have 4 different control groups of Stalkers, well 4 groups, not control groups, but first segment I'm going to show you the move shoot timing for a Stalker. So basically let's make a Stalker real quick.
Additional supply depots required.
Well, alright, let's just take a Stalker out of here real quick. 1 Stalker, 1 Zergling. Basically, here's the fire rate of a Stalker. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just fire at one of our abilities. So, let's go over here. And this is the fire rate of a Stalker. It's like, boom, 2 seconds, boom, 1, boom, 1, boom, 1, like that. So basically, you have to follow that firing rate and think of that when you're moving away. So you have to go like, shoot, 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 like that. So, and remember, if you want to know how to move and shoot, basically, you can either watch the video I made a while ago, or a quick recap. You move, and then press A, click. So it's like, move, a click, move, a click, move, a click. Now, it doesn't work right here. They're not going to walk backwards, but whatever is in range behind them, they will shoot. Or you can just do move, S, move, S, move, S, like that. So basically, let's send these Zerglings straight at our Stalkers, and we're gonna just move shoot away from them. Remember, move S, move S. Let's go ahead and move these Stalkers in, attack, move, S, move, S, move, S, move, S, and so forth. So basically, that's basically how you do it, but of course I'm not gonna continue doing it because I'm too lazy. But that's basically the whole concept, and you would really have, this Stalker would have more health, this would have more shields, and you wouldn't really lose any units whatsoever. But when it comes to, say, Marauders, so like, say that's the direct counter to Stalkers, so say your opponent makes like a ton of Marauders, like, let's do, how many is this, let's do 8 Marauders. Say we have like 8 Marauders, right? This would dominate this pack as Stalkers, but like for like the second type of micro technique with Stalkers is you want to do Stalker peeling. Now, Stalker peeling is a very, very effective tactic. So like, for example, let's send these Stalkers against these 8 Marauders. I doubt these Stalkers will, like, they'll probably barely win, but by the time, if they do win, they'll have like little to none Stalkers left. So let's go ahead and move these Marauders into the Stalkers. Excuse me. So here you go. The Stalkers are attacking the Marauders, and the Marauders are just raising hell against these Stalkers because they have a +2, I believe, against armored. And here you go. All of these Stalkers are getting lost, but yet again, the Stalkers are still going to win because they have 2 more Stalkers for the extra damage. But see, you're left here with 5 Stalkers. Now let's try this exact same scenario, but with Stalker peeling. So let's get 8 Marauders here. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So here's 8 Marauders right here. I'm going to come right here. Let's move this group of Stalkers away and bring in a fresh group of 10. Now when you Stalker peel, this is going to be a whole new concept where when the life is low on one Stalker, you're going to want to blink him away behind the rest of your army so that these are the new fresh Stalkers getting hit and he's in the back not getting hit. So let's go on ahead and group these Stalkers up, send them in the middle, and the Marauders will just start attacking the Stalkers. So remember, you have to keep an eye on your Stalkers, and you have to keep an eye on your life points. So you blink, oh, that one died. Blink back, just like that. Blink back, just like that. Just keep an eye on the health bars. Blink back. He died eventually, but blink back, and here you go. You have 8 Stalkers left as opposed to 5. Now, I suck at blink Stalkers, so you can probably do it better than me with more practice, but that's the general idea, and that's really what you want to do when it comes to, say, ranged units, or when you're outnumbered and you have little to none units, you can try to hold them off a bit longer and make your Stalkers a bit more useful and like have them last just a tiny bit longer. Let's go through one more scenario that lots of people do when it comes to, say, Broodlords or anything that is extremely potent against a ground army. So here we have a 10 Stalker army. They're not, like, say they just got done with the battle, and now the Zerg army, they tech to, say, Broodlords. So let's go ahead and get 3 Corruptors. I'm gonna have 3 Corruptors and change them into Broodlords. Now the whole concept is that when the Broodlords come attack, and they're going to be mixed up with ground units obviously, but the point is Broodlords have such a high range and a high DPS for their units that attack that they actually extremely dominate ground units. So let's go on ahead and send this Stalker army. Actually, let's get a few more. Let's get 2 more. Let's get 2 more. So here we go, we have 5 Broodlords en route to these Stalkers. Now basically, when you just move into the Stalkers are gonna die. Like, there's no question about it. So basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna move the Stalkers, or we're gonna move the Broodlords into the Stalkers so that they're just gonna attack. Basically, here are the Broodlords. They're just gonna move into the Stalkers, and the Stalkers were just going to attack whatever is in their range. So here goes the Broodlords, and here comes the Stalkers. As you can see, the Broodlords raining absolute hell onto these Stalkers. Nothing can hold them back. As you can see, one Broodlord slowly going down, but the Stalkers are just, they have nothing against these Broodlords. And that's usually the counter for Zerg against Protoss. The Protoss or the Zerg would actually end the game with Broodlords so they can make quick work of the Protoss. So now let's go on ahead and make one more Broodlord, so everything's fair. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. So let's go on ahead and move this Broodlord over here. And with this fresh group of Stalkers, I'm gonna explain the blink technique and what you usually need to do, which is known as sniping. Now sniping is used for any ranged unit in Starcraft 2, and what you usually do is that's when you target a certain, you and then click something, or just simply select your control group and right click it. Now usually when you do this, all units you have selected are going to focus fire the target, and that's obviously known as sniping. So let's move on ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to blink right underneath the Broodlords to get that second or two before the Broodlings come out, and that's just the way the computer AI works, so that you get that extra edge in the battle. So let's go on ahead and move these Broodlords in. What we're going to do is blink, snipe the Broodlords, just after each one, just snipe them down, just like so. And as you can see, this is going to be a much better outcome, but unfortunately the Stalkers are still going to go down. But as you can see, the Broodlords they don't have much defense against the blink technique, but it's a better outcome than before. I mean, they still had 5 Broodlords if you didn't blink snipe, but now it's just 1 Broodlord with almost above half health. Now, of course, this is going to work completely when you have, of course, like sentries or zealots in your mix, or maybe even a phoenix or 2 to help out, but that's the whole general idea. But you see, the Zerg army is going to have ground units to counter whatever you have down there, so it's going to be a little bit of a micro battle. And usually when you combine the two micro elements I just told you, where you blink snipe, and then when the Broodlings come out from the Broodlord to attack, you want to peel them back so that the Broodlings have to run all the way back, and it gives you that extra timing for the Stalkers to get a few extra shots in before they die. And if I did that technique, you would obviously win the battle, because it's just 1 Broodlord with a little to no health. Well, a little bit above half. But that's the whole concept of Stalker Micro, and just so you know, the one where you snipe and you do the peeling at the same time, that requires a little bit more APM and a little bit more precise clicking, but with enough practice you guys can nail it. I don't usually do it. I suck with Protoss. I'm a Zerg player, but that's the general idea. But anyway, just a few updates before I put this video to a close. School's coming close to an end, so I will be viewing videos more often, and I will be LPing games. Haha, finally. And also I'm going to be doing Starcraft tip videos. I'm not very good at Starcraft, but I just want to help people out that are in the bronze silver, gold leagues. Not too high of a league, but I want to help people out, and people have questions about each race. I know a decent amount of each race, but I'm just going to make videos to help out people with their StarCraft 2 laddering and just techniques they can work on. But anyway, that's about it. I will see you guys later, and I hope this helped out one of the people who commented, Roman Phoenix 999, about Stalker Micro. And I will probably do more videos about different microing different units like High Templar, Sentries, and Siege Tanks, and positioning and all that. So anyway, this has been Fuzzy Snacks from Plox Rage Gaming. I will see you guys later. Bye.